look at this corner.
Hey, Kendall.
Hey,
You never heard
buddy.
it without the thing. Okay.
Yeah, I've never heard it without the reverb effect, so now you just sound really weird. Hey, everybody, welcome to Skeptic's Corner. Today, we're doing something special. We're dropping the band hammer not just on a video, but a whole channel.
Yeah.
We haven't done this since freaking the polished knob.
Yeah, and as such, we won't be showing their images because, we don't want them to flag us, which we also did on the Polish Knob video. But we'll make it real clear to you what's going on. Kendall?
Yeah, it really upsets me that I can't, just show you. Why can't I just do it? How are they going to... Oh, well, never mind.
Yeah, they have the little watermark and everything, man.
Yeah, okay, so what Section 51 does is they take videos... like really crappy potato videos taken from our soldiers overseas, and then they get
somebody
a magic marker and they kind of smudge in a UFO, and they're like, "Oh, UFO attacks Taliban. Oh, UFO catches Marines off guard."
Now,
and it's just a bunch of crap.
Here's the thing: we don't know if the guys at the channel are doing that or if they're getting it from somewhere. But the point is that they're kind of spreading this.
Not kind of, they're heavily
definitely
spreading
this. So if you're thinking, how do you guys know that? Well, there's one really good example, and we're going to have a link, 2 links, okay? The top link in the About section will be the original video without the UFO, okay? And then the second link underneath that one in the About section will be the same video with the UFO. Now they do a few things to make it a little different.
First off, they cut up the audio a little bit and they shorten the video. Second off, they rotate it so that the Humvee convoy is no longer on the right-hand side but on the left-hand side.
They flip it.
And then they flip it. And then finally they add, like I said, their UFO and their little area or Section 51 decal watermark on there.
Yeah.
Now, at first, when I first saw this video, it kind of looked interesting. I thought, oh, it's probably a drone or something, just a misidentified drone, because we are using drones now quite frequently. And then once the video zooms in on itself, you can see just how terribly animated this supposed UFO really is.
They really kind of bone themselves when they slow motion it at the end.
Yeah, they really, yeah.
Yeah, and
then and just like the way that does the shooting effects and the way it just kind of disappears in the explosion cloud.
Yeah.
And the way it doesn't smoothly fly, it kind of janks up and down like really bad. Like the animators were trying to compensate for the video shakiness by making that shaky as well. I feel like they just overdid it, and that's what led to its downfall.
Another thing is where they really bone themselves is just ripping another video that's way older. So
yeah, this video was posted on May 5th, 2014. The template was posted in August 28th, 2008.
Yeah, 27th, doesn't matter. But
whatever.
But yeah, long time ago. The original one without the UFO, just the normal military video, has been up a long time.
Hell yeah.
And I was kind of shocked to see that it was so old. And then these guys, or somebody, wherever they're getting their edits from, they go and they post one with the watermark and with a UFO. They put it up and they get a lot more views. I mean, how different is that than what we used to do? But
well,
I don't think we ever lied. We never lied, That's just the thing. We never...
Well, we were sometimes misinformed, but we always...
Very misinformed, always.
But we always went back and said, hey, we messed up, we goofed up.
Yeah,
sorry.
But we never tricked or lied or anything about like this.
Yeah.
Or we never fabricated. That's another thing. We've never done anything like that. Whereas these guys, or somebody they know, clearly has, because there's not a UFO in the original.
Yeah, and plus, the dialogue in the thing, why aren't the soldiers going, oh shit, there's a UFO, should we call somebody about that?
The lack of dialogue.
The lack of, panic. I mean, if somebody saw that, Don't you think they'd be kind of...
Not even just panic. You think a soldier would see something in the sky and be like, don't we have a guy to call that checks for these? You know? I feel like there would be something going on, especially if it's over a blast zone, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, hey, there's a thing over the thing. Maybe we should tell somebody.
Yeah.
Stop. What it really is a JDAM missile strike. JDAM stands for Joint Direct Attack Munition. And so it's a special type of bomb dropped from aircraft. And as you can see, it's really powerful by the explosion and all the plumy bits from the sand. But it is not in any way a freaking UFO attack.
No, I would wager not. So, guys, again, the top... What did I say? Whatever I said earlier applies.
The top video is the original...
Yeah.
The bottom video is the edited version.
Yeah. You'll see the clear difference. And, of course, there's no UFO in the original.
No.
It's kind of messed up.
Kind of is.
Yeah.
And it's astounding how many views it freaking has.
Yeah, it's absolutely mind-blowing. And that brings up another thing, guys, is that there are people who are better at animation and that sort of thing than this. And they really are good. So you can't... You see something, you have to really question yourself now. It's kind of a shame.
Well, and the flock of people on their Facebook page too is also astounding. It's like, how can these people not do their homework on this, and just kind of look around for other videos?
Yeah.
To see if it's real. I mean, the laughable thing is, when a friend sent me this UFO attacks Taliban camp video, when I first watched it, in the related videos, I saw the same video, the JDAM missile strike video.
Yeah.
In the related section. It's since been filtered out now.
Really?
It's all about... It's now all conspiracy stuff in the related section, but when this video first posted, there was a bunch of army videos, tanks versus buildings and all this stuff, and this was in the related, and that's how I immediately discredited this whole video, and then I looked at the site and I was like, this site is a bunch of bogus, bull.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just like, how can people not do that? How can people just be fed this and just accept it?
Yeah, don't be a sheep, guys.
Yeah, I mean, I realize trust, but you gotta verify.
Yeah. You gotta look into things, especially if you're gonna start. If you want to get into conspiracies and UFOs and things like that, you got to check as many facts as possible that there are to check. I mean,
yeah, I understand people want to believe, and that's cool. I do too, but it's like you gotta be smart about it.
Yeah, and this is a really bad example of. Well, actually, it's a really good example of fakery. So, or depending on how you want to look at it.
Bandwagon, good,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Be wary of what you see on the wherevers you're seeing things. Unless you see it in the sky with your own two eyes, be questionable. Be
inquisitive.
Be
skeptical.
I don't know. Maybe even if you do see it with your own two eyes in the skies, think for a second before you make a conclusion. But it's a shame.
It is a damn shame. I'll tell you what, boy.
But you compare the two, and it's clearly the same video with edits.
Yep.
Yeah. So, Section 51, guys. If you're not making these videos, you might want to check where you're getting them from.
If you are making them, we're calling out your bullshit.
Yeah. Phooey on you. If you are making them.
I'm sure we're gonna get at least 10 or 12 brainwashed emails from them and some loyal fans from them saying, "How could you say this? This is totally real, blah, blah, blah." Yeah, okay.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at the video from 2008. That's the same video. And then I'm looking at the one from... And also, this is a very recent video, the edited one. Mm-hmm. I'm looking at the one from 2008. No UFO, same video. The one from May whatever, this year, UFO, same video. So it's kind of like... I'm pretty much... These guys are now... If they ever put up... See, this is another bad thing that happens. If they ever put up a legitimate one...
we're not going to trust it.
Yeah, I'm not going to trust it. So they've tarnished themselves for me as far as the rest of their stuff goes.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's also a shame in itself, because if they aren't making these videos and they do put up stuff that comes from different sources and places, then they've just boned themselves in one more way, as far as I'm concerned.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Anything more?
No, that's basically it. I mean, don't believe everything you see or hear. I mean, you got to verify for yourself.
Yeah, and again, the links to these 2 videos will be very clearly labeled and in our About section below this video, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once you watch them, you can clearly see the video's just been flipped, and then they added a freaking UFO in.
Yep.
It's very little effort, very easy to do with any real, editing software.
And we encourage you to go through the rest of their videos and see if
you can't find more of the actual footage.
Yeah. Make up your own mind, but that's where we stand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
it's a fake.
It's a fake. Look at the camera! Look at the camera! Look at the camera!
Get up and now pick him up, truck ball.
I don't want it. All right.
That just got really...
Skeptic's Corner.